Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. On the menu for today is chicken penne. I'm adding in some juicy tomatoes, spinach, and bacon. Let's get into it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get the pasta started. In my bowl, I have 1.5 cups of pasta. So I'm going to go ahead and add that in. And then I'm going to add in my salt. All right. So we got the pasta cooking, so we're going to let that cook, and then I'm going to go ahead and start on the chicken. So I've already washed my chicken. I'm going to go ahead and season it with some seasoned salt, some onion powder, black pepper, and parsley flakes. And I do have the bacon on the plate, so I'm making sure that I don't season my bacon. You guys see that? The chicken and the noodles is going to take about the same amount of time to cook, which is great because I waited late in the day to cook. I got out early this morning to run some errands, lost track of time, and now I'm trying to get dinner on the table. And I have house guests coming over. So I'm rubbing in the seasoning on both sides. Okay. And my grease is hot, so I'm going to go ahead and add it to the skillet. All right. Once the chicken cooks down, it's going to shrink. Then I'll go ahead and add the bacon to the skillet. Grocery store this morning, I got a message on Instagram, and someone said they watched all of my cooking videos. Sad because they didn't have another cooking video to watch. I got you covered. I felt your sadness. I'm cooking for you. My Christmas video, so that's going to be the last cooking video for this year. I don't know when I'm going to be able to cook because after today, tomorrow, I'm going out to explore, and I'm going to be out for the whole week. Christmas is what, 5 days away? So I don't know when I'm going to have time to cook for Christmas. So it may happen after Christmas, it may happen before, but I am going out to explore every day this week. So we shall see. So I'm going to go ahead and chop up my tomatoes. This is going to go in the pasta. So once I cook my noodles, I go ahead and add this to the pot. So you guys done with your Christmas shopping? I don't have any Christmas shopping to do this year. I'm putting together a few treat bags at the campground that I'm staying at. The rangers are really nice here. So I want to just give them a bag full of candy. So I'm going to go out to the Dollar Tree and pick up a few goodies. So I am going to use the whole tomato. I don't want any of the seeds, so I'm picking it out. I want to spend my Christmas on the beach, so that's what I plan on doing. And I think my eye is up too high. It is. So that's how I plan on spending Christmas, is on the beach. Oh, if you guys didn't see on the community tab, I posted a picture from my SoCal meetup. I had 19 people to come out. They broke the record. Texas was in the lead with 16. But SoCal, you came through, 19. So thank you guys again for coming out. And I've mentioned this many times. It's a pleasure to meet you guys. So thank you so much for coming out and showing love. This is a really easy meal to cook. It only takes about 10 minutes. Excuse me. It only takes about 15 minutes. And you got a delicious dinner for two. It's in the description box of this video is the Facebook page for those of you that have attended my meetup. I talked about this in one of my previous videos. If you attended the meetup, I have set up a Facebook page so that we can stay in contact with each other and plan future camping events. So check the link in the description box to that Facebook page. Not done. So my chicken is done. I'm going to go ahead and just cover that, turn off the burner, and let that sit. And all I'm doing is cooking my greens down before I add in my Alfredo sauce. I would have added 2 cups of spinach, but I didn't have that much, so I only went with a cup. So all I did was just cook it down like so. I'm using about a half a jar of sauce to start with. Which is about 8 ounces, and then I'll see if I need to add any more. So I cooked the spinach down, I added in the Alfredo sauce, and I'm heating that up for about 5 minutes, and then I add the pasta to it. I covered up the chicken so that it stays nice and warm. I'm going to tilt that so it doesn't sweat. So I'm just going to break up my bacon before I add it to my Alfredo sauce. I'm using smoked bacon, so it adds a lot of flavor to this Alfredo sauce. So I'm going to go ahead and add it to my sauce. And then I'm going to add my pasta to the sauce. Noodle flying away. So I'm going to just stir this up before I add the rest of the pasta to the pot. And then you know I got to do the taste test. Let's see. It's flavored well. It's really good. everything is almost done. The last thing that I need to do is cook my garlic bread. If you guys live in a sticks and bricks home and you don't want to heat up your oven in the summertime, I'm going to show you an easy way to cook it on top of the stove and you don't have to turn on that oven. I am using frozen garlic bread. You do want to keep it frozen. You don't add anything to the skillet. All you do is just toss in the garlic bread and that's it. It already has butter on it. So you let it brown on both sides and then it's ready to serve. Are you guys done with your Christmas shopping? When I went into the grocery store this morning, it was packed and people wasn't buying groceries. I saw carts full of toys and clothes, so people are still shopping. I think we have, what, 5 days to Christmas? Ooh, it's right around the corner. It'll be here before we know it. I have one more cooking video for you guys, and that's it for this year. I'm trying to decide what I want to cook, what I want my first video to be for 2022. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and get my plate ready. And so you see it's already browning. So you just cook it for a few minutes on both sides and you got some fresh out of the oven garlic bread. And I don't have an oven. I got house guests coming over in about 5 minutes. I'm not sharing my food. And thank you again, SoCal, for coming out to my meetup. It was a pleasure meeting each and every one of you. So thank you so much for coming out. All right, guys, I'm going to finish toasting my bread, put my plate together, and then I will give you the big reveal. All right, guys, this is it. This is my chicken penne with spinach, tomatoes, and bacon, and then garlic toast.